Why so serious?
What up, gamers? Jokes81. Madden NFL 24. Last two games tonight. Got Saints and Panthers, I believe. Alright, so they want me to keep trying to win. So, we've all seen how well that's been going. Go through the weekly things and get this game started. Alright. Let's go. I'm in a good mood, so hopefully I don't get too angry. I just get too competitive when playing games like this. I'm gonna go ahead and do throwback uniforms because of the holidays. I've got, what, 2 games left. Here we go. 2010s classic. 2000s. Alright, so let's do this alternate classic for home. And then I'll probably do the other one. Probably this one or that one, depending on the color scheme for the other team for the next game. Alright, let's do this one. Yep, right there. So yeah, got to. Alright, you can change quite a bit. Alright, well, let's go.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's a special New Year's Eve edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Having audio issues.
Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Derek Carr and the New Orleans Saints.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin on this final day of 2023, New Year's Eve. Folks are fine-tuning their resolutions. Fitness clubs ready for that January boon. But these two teams have one more important piece of business to take care of before the calendar turns to 2024.
And I'll be one of those, trying to get it going in January, trying to get my physical fitness on. But first, we've got a game to get on here. Two teams trying to finish strong before they turn the calendar. And on the flight home, I'll be finalizing my resolution list as well.
So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center. After 9 seasons as a Raider, Derek Carr is the guy.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other
Okay, hang on a second.
parts of the offense that carried them through.
Sorry, having audio issues.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. Bit of a haymaker right after the starting bell, Charles.
Because I'm messing with my headphones.
And you're already on the other side of the 50.
I like how you went boxing there. Essentially went from the weigh-in to walking into the ring, being introduced, and firing away. Big shot early.
MLB Crossfire 3.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On play action, it's Carr. That is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Cover 3 Sky.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Try to get that one to Chris Olave, and it's 3rd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling
Tampa
a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10.
He struggles every time to categorize us.
But the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine it.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Down the left sideline. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Fuck yeah.
So a big defensive play there on the opening
That's how I'm gonna roll this game.
Make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Kick left.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense,
what was he doing there?
Heading back onto the field.
That's not appropriate.
Here in this one, we'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great
FS
complementary
blitz.
piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
And he is mixed behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big
Yeah,
man
that's
right
right.
in the middle of the line. How about the play he
I think I
makes
beat
there?
the Saints the last time I
Nowhere to
played
run,
them.
and he finishes that one off for a loss.
So I beat him again. Try to win the last 2 games. I'll try, but if you've been watching, man, there's been some crazy stuff that's happened. Cover 3
A loss of
Sky.
a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run it again with Williams. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Cover hole.
Here's 3rd
Cover
and
1 hole.
6. Here's Carr to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive
Well, beat
coordinator
blitz.
scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
TB fire
Not
2.
just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
Now Carr. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Off the draw, here's Williams. And a nice run there, going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 28. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Hard flat.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Carr now to throw.
Oh, come on, guys. Oh, my God.
Down inside the 15, shy of
He should have been covered.
That one good for
He was wide
17
open.
yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. And that's what you got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it?
One
right
Sam
there,
SS
4th
blitz.
down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there. Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
You're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
FS fire 3.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They'll try to run for it with Miller.
Yeah.
10 inches short, no gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down. So Carr will exit stage right and on his Lutz for the Saints field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Turn right.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here are the Buccaneers ready to go on offense with a new man at the helm here for 2023 in his 6th season now in the NFL, Baker Mayfield.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
24 duo.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Quick slants. Audible.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running
Been
around
trying to
the
get him
field.
to number
These guys know
1,
where
but
they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
HB dive.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The Bucs looking for a 5th win of the season in this one. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Let's do post-wheel drag.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. This is caught by Evans.
Nice job, Evans.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A nice gain at 21 yards.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. At that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Mayfield on play action. To the goal line, but it's
come on, Evans.
He's second in the
What was
NFL
that
in
about,
interceptions.
man?
You understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Now a 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Stick.
Mayfield now toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Two slants.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Hell yeah. Touchdown number 2.
Great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to add on to that lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Kick right.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And able to get this out to the 25. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cover 3 seam.
They begin with a run by Miller. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2 invert hard flat.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Carr gonna throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Edge blitz 3.
Now Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. Incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Cover 4 drop.
3rd down here. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Oh, come on.
Complete over the middle.
Damn it.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Edwards.
Damn it, guys, come on.
Inside the 35-yard
Let
line.
him get down the field.
11 yards for number 11.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Strong corner
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Come on, I didn't mean to push him out.
Inside the 25-yard line.
Son of a bitch.
10 more there and another first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football
the way
around.
I want it to.
Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. To throw his Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Invert hard
Here's
flag.
2nd and 10. Here's Carr. That's into the hands. And a loose football.
I just got roughing the passer.
And he's going to return it to the
So it's not going to matter. I didn't mean to. Damn it.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because
Yeah, I'm a bad
that's an
team.
easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make
Cover
it so.
4 quarters.
Well, they've got another first and 10 as the
Damn it.
penalty
I
keeps
just
this
screwed
drive
myself
moving.
because I would have had the ball.
Now Carr. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's
Cover
second
2,
down.
cover 3, Mike. Buzz, Mike. Good grief. Can't even talk. I'm getting so
Throwing
frustrated.
now is Carr. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I was going to say, is it going to give me another roughing? Oh, my shit.
They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone.
2 invert hold hard flat.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Carr. And he is going to go down.
Finally.
Back at the 11-yard line. Now
I held him
Saints
to a
will use
field
their
goal.
3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The kick by Lutz is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Smash.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Oh my God, really? No way. Oh my God.
Well, Charles, so
and now they're going to get another field goal.
Not only that,
that's some shit.
Plus territory as well.
Ice his damn kicker. Sons of bitches.
Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Yeah.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And that will keep the lead at 8. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve.
Take care of that mistake.
So east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And it's the Falcons who are out in front in the second quarter. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. Jamison Crowder, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. As you can see, the score there, in the second quarter, Miles Sanders, 3 touchdown runs. We saw a strong first half out of the former Heisman Trophy winner, Baker Mayfield. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Turn left.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter.
HB draw.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start here with a handoff to White.
The hell?
They'll lose a yard there.
Why did it go down?
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Stick.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Evans has it left side. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. Now Mayfield.
Oh no.
He's going to be taken down.
I tried to chuck it.
Gets there back at the 39-yard line. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Stick.
Here's Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6.
At least I got points.
And they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I didn't even get to finish picking my play on that one. I just called an audible one. Still works. Tampa 2.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Carr. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end.
Cover 2 soon.
Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Carr. That is Carr.
Damn it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That was low because I was right on the quarterback.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion
Cover
right
3
there
pose.
for a nice pickup.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cover 4, show 2.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Throw out wide is incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Carr completes it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of
I've been on them.
it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because
as best I can because this game's been
Almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Cover 3 seam.
The offense on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Now Carr again. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Oh yeah.
And they take over.
There we
Set
go.
up shop at the 46-yard line. But here in the
Time
fourth
to run down
quarter,
the clock.
defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Power O.
First down, here's White.
Okay, came out of nowhere.
And it'll be 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series.
Outside zone reversed.
Tampa. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with White.
Oh man.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I'm still taking my field goal. Damn it. I was just trying to run down the clock. Oh, 58 yards.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Oh, did I get it?
And I tell you what, he got it from 50.
Yeah. I did a 56-yarder when I was iced. I just pushed that one through.
So that maybe not a knockout blow,
Pretty good
but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I got this one.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Yeah.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Looking to throw. Carr. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Carr. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite
Two
a bit
invert
on this
or flat.
drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. And in a two-score game, obviously every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Samus has blitz 3.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Oh, come on.
Middle taken in. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. Carr. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
What the shit?
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now 1st and goal. Throwing his Carr.
Wow.
This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Lutt's good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Return middle.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job.
Oh, what? You gotta be kidding me. Holding.
They accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
All right, let's do HB misdirection.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Here's White. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
HB dive.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
That guy's not going anywhere. That's what he's saying. Pitch.
Here's a toss right side with White. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
HB belly weak.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Yeah, certainly.
They go with White on the counter. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
And that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
What? Oh, damn.
Ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Tampa Bay, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
All right, well, that's the game. I got one more to go. I'm going to see if I can fix audio issues before I come back. So don't keep cutting out and being stupid. And, yeah, we'll play the final game, and that'll be that for this season. See you in a few.